Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Got a message from Hazard who says, "Hey bro, bought Wukong after your review at full price. Good so far." Nice. Yo, I hope you enjoy it. I definitely did, which I'm sure you could tell if you watched my review video. I hope you end up liking it as much as I did. Today we are trying something new. I've got a game here called the Slormancer, which is one heck of a name, that was gifted to me by Noxie and actually recommended to me by a bunch of people. It's apparently a cute little game that's kind of a mix of V-Rising, Path of Exile, and Noida, maybe? It's quite a few different things. We're going to try this out today for the very first time. So let's hop into it, and... gifted by, Hazard, be nice. You just got here. No, Noxie. Noxie is my video editor. Not the thing you said. Okay, welcome to the Slormancer, version 1.0.0.1. Let's see, I think the volume might be a bit loud. I opened this last night and I adjusted the volume. Maybe we do it down a bit more. There we go. Let's do that. Let's see. Slormancer is the result of countless hours of work, but it was made possible thanks to incredible support, feedback, and passion of our player community throughout its development. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being part of the adventure. Alright. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Hello, Maxim. Let's see. New game. Empty save slot. No idea what I'm doing. Hope it's going to teach me. Brian McRipped. You're the man. Yes, I am. So much strength. Yes. Come on, one more. Okay. There you are. We've been waiting for you. Does my knight's armor have a beer belly? First of all, my name is Brian. Brian McRipped. You may have heard of me. I'm the champion of the kingdom. I am in charge of keeping the people safe thanks to my incredible abilities. I could talk about myself all day, but we don't have much time. Strange things are happening in the graveyard of Adriat. Skeletons are coming out of the ground and spreading terror. It is the Gravedigger who has given us the mission to fight and defeat them so that he can return to work as soon as possible. However, I am facing a problem of personal nature, which unfortunately prevents me from taking care of this quest. That's why I'm calling on great adventurers like you. The innkeeper told me that he would find strong candidates, and I must say I am quite surprised. Nonetheless, I only need one person for this mission. Who would like to participate? The Mighty Knight. Did you say fight? Ah, well then, that won't be possible. I have a solid armor, but it is absolutely not enough to compensate for my weak damages and total ineptitude to elemental magic. I would be completely useless. The Fierce Huntress. No, not me. I came because I was told that there would be croissants. I have so little resistance to vitality, it's ridiculous. Yes, I have a decent attack speed, but my damage is non-existent. I am not an appropriate choice at all. The Mischievous Mage. My grandfather forced me to come, so pretend I don't exist? Yes, I could cast a spell or two, and they are rather devastating, but as much as for me as the others, I'm a real public danger. Okay. Let's see, let's try the Mischievous Mage first. Well, I would have preferred someone else, but we'll just have to make do with... I can see you're lacking equipment. Why don't you start by visiting the old Adam Nostris at the east end of the village and ask him to give you one of my old weapons and then come back to me. Oh, and pick up my protein drink on the way. Chef Jean-Pierre prepares it for me. The village is not that big, but I took the liberty of making these 2 points on your map. You never know. WASD to move, use the mouse to aim. You can also opt for click to move controls from the settings. Okay. Gold Prospector. I sell the most precious goods, but not to you, handsome. You don't have enough money. Oh my gosh. It's real life all over again. Warehouse manager. Hello, my warehouse is closed at the moment. Sorry, please come back later. Honey, be polite to your customers. Yes, daddy. Brilliant Slormartificer. Well, what's up? You've never seen a pudding with such a pretty hat before? I have no time to waste with an adventurer. You want to steal cheese from me? Is that it? Ah, you're here for Brian's drink. I don't have time to make it, but here's everything you need on the table right there. You just have to follow the instructions. This is a brand new recipe that I received this morning. I would like to know what he thinks about it. On the table, there's a piece of paper that says Proton, the drink for true champions. Then comes the recipe. Pour a dose of protein and water in a flask. For larger muscles, add a spoonful of rat poison. What? That doesn't sound great. Let's turn the music down a bit more. Pour a dose of protein and water in a flask. Shake. Add a spoonful of rat poison. The last line looks suspicious, yet you're not a cook and you've been told to follow the instructions carefully, and Chef Jean-Pierre is not very friendly. So you follow the recipe meticulously. It's ready. It doesn't even give me a choice. It's just like, yeah, you're adding rat poison. I only talk to fellow slormatologists. Hey there, adventurer. Hello, my name is Adam Nostris. Among many other things, I'm in charge of the Shrine of the Champions of Era that is in front of you. Era? Like from Guild Wars? Brian McRip sent you, didn't he? I do keep his old weapons. They're very precious. He's a champion of Era after all. I should be able to give you something, yes. Let me observe. I see. Maybe there's no. Yes, that's for sure. I've got the right weapon for you. It didn't belong to Brian, but I think it fits a profile as, atypical as yours. It's a Slorm Reaper, a weapon that reaps the Slorm out of defeated enemies. They're usually restricted to champions, but you should be fine. Bring it back to me when you're done. Good luck. Need a weapon to attack. How do I pick it up? Oh, there we go. That's quite the, holding animation. Okay. This is your mana. If you fall short of mana, you'll not be able to cast skills that require mana. Simple. There you are. I see you found a weapon. Now we get to it. Did you think about my protein shake? Thank you. Poisoned! My drink! I'm dying over here. What happened to me? In the name of Ra, I'm completely dead. That's the end of me. My divine body, my muscles, my silky blonde hair. Just look at me. Look at me. What have I become? This is a disaster. Okay, Brian, you're dead. It's not the end of the world. You've been through other trials. It's not that bad. You just need a backup plan. Well, it's decided. You're on your own. I'm going to retire. Ah! Well now, that's new. What happened to the others? What is that? The king. Help! Sir Brian, help! It's a disaster. All the villagers have disappeared. Help us, Sir Brian. What the? Sir Brian! This is a disaster! Sir Brian is dead! Our champion is dead! Everything is over. Things are getting out of hand. So much for retirement. For lack of anything better, I think you're gonna have to get us out of this mess. Let's start by going to see the king. Beware, the village is no longer safe. Primary skill. Time to fight. For now, you have only one skill. Press left click to use it. Okay, it shoots little bolts. So Brian follows us as a spirit. Slorm. Whenever you kill an enemy, you reap his Slorm, the essence that brought him back to life. You'll eventually be able to upgrade skills with the Slorm reaped this way. Easy. Help, it's a disaster. My faithful Alistair, my dear Elena, gone. Who are you? Ah, yes, you're the adventurer. All is not lost after all. Did you see what happened? Everything was going well when suddenly a blue flash and everyone was gone. There's also this huge seal on my door. I can't get inside anymore. You're going to help me, aren't you? That's strange. I don't think he could see me. I also feel like the apparition of this mysterious seal and the disappearance of the villagers happened right after my death. Could it be that we should take a closer look at the seal? Was his life force keeping the city safe or something? I knew it! I recognize these symbols. This is a Slormancer seal. It can only be him. That vile scoundrel must have planned my assassination. His plan is now in motion. Morning Mug Chat. Hey, Purple. Despite a similar sounding name, this looks nothing like Slormancer. No, it does not. He knew that only a champion like me could oppose his immense powers. Oh my god. His name's Oh my god? The Slormancer is back. Listen, we can hear voices beyond the door. Here we go. The champion is dead and I have deprived the old king of his castle. Very slick move. All we have left to do now is take care of Alina so that I can finally get my old powers back. Yes, master. Well, someone is listening. I thought I made everyone disappear. That's fine, I have other options. What happened? Did you touch the seal? It's so confusing. My faithful Alistair would know what to do. We must find him. I sent him on a mission to the harbor before the disaster. Could you find what happened to him? Let's go find Alistair. Maybe he'll know what to do. Oh. Whoa! Oh my gosh. A villager is back in town. Alistair. You took a hit. Ouch. And your life goes down. If it falls to 0, you lose. Got it. King's Counselor. What a strange experience. I've just seen some very weird things inside. Thanks for getting me out of there. Is the king safe? I must talk to him about my terrible discovery. Let's meet in front of the castle. Okay. Customs officer. Did you see that? I didn't disappear. I don't get it. I guess I do have a purpose if I was left here. The customs officer is safe? Well, my brave Alistair, what happened to you? My lord, I was on my way to the harbor when I suddenly found myself in a kind of prison made of shadows and Slorm. Everything was dark and slimy. I saw all sorts of strange things, but most of all, I saw him. Him watching me. My lord, he was as described in tales, sinister and terrifying. There is no possible doubt about his identity. Oh my god, the Slormancer. He's the one behind all of this. I suspected it. He chose the best moment to act. All is lost. Without the champion of Ara, no one can defeat, oh my god, except Ara himself. We should flee to all legs. And abandon my castle and my village? Never. We must think of a plan. I have a plan. We're going to destroy that seal, open that door, and defeat, oh my god. ... My lord. Brilliant idea, but this seal is not just like any other seal. It is a Slormancer seal. It is indestructible and unbreakable. You say the seal is indestructible and unbreakable. That's not a problem. I know the existence of a relic, the destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals. All we have to do is go get it. My lord, brilliant idea. But, like all relics, the destroyer of the indestructible and unbreakable seals has been hidden in the depths of the earth. It is buried under the crypt of the McRips, deep inside the graveyard of Ardiot. I know it well, my faithful Alistair. But the graveyard is right next door. We only have to go there and dig it up to put my plan into action. But my lord, brilliant idea. But to dig up a relic, we need a shovel. Unfortunately, Pedro the Gravedigger owns the one and only shovel of the kingdom. What? Then we must find Pedro in order to find his shovel, in order to dig up the destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals, in order to destroy the seal and defeat oh my god. But my lord, brilliant idea. But who's going to do all that now that the champion is dead? Well, that young adventurer is just the person we need. Well, we should start by searching the graveyard. We will probably find Pedro there. The entrance is right next to my shack. I guess that's his shack. F to pay respects. All these workout sessions to end up in the mud. Ardriot's Graveyard. Recommended level 1. Alright. Oh, I got healed. Come on, let's go get Pedro the Gravekeeper. Magic Missile. It's my only skill. Ooh. Experience. You gain experience every time you slay an enemy. You've accumulated enough XP to gain a level. Much strong. Whenever you level up, you gain a character attribute point. Open your attributes tab by pressing T and use it. Okay. This is the character traits menu. From here you can use your newly acquired points. No worries, you can undo and change your layout at any time for free. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of text. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, toughness. Armor, max life, tenacity, damage reduction. Thorns damage. Okay. Savagery is raw damage, damage multiplier, overdrive. Fury is evasion, crit strike, armor pen, melee recast chance. Determination is elemental resistance, mana regen, max life, elite damage reduction, light resistance, shadow resistance, inner fire, max charges. Zeal is max mana, ancestral strike chance, aura increase, life regen. Willpower is elemental damage, max mana, area size, dexterity, attack speed, reaper damage, max reaper damage. Bravery is movement speed, swarm find, influence gain, gold radiance. Savagery is raw damage. Let's do that for now. Got little purple balls around me. I don't know what those are. Emblem.
Here is 64-month resub. Wish I had something better to say, but I'm mad someone broke into my car last night.
Oh my god.
Mukluk nom mukluk nom mukluk spin mukluk dance in mukluk cry.
Thank you for the 64-month resub, Flute. I'm sorry about your car. Did you call the police, fill out a report for your, like, insurance and stuff? Okay, the purple balls. Emblem, Schools of Magic. The mischievous mage gets emblems from the 3 schools of magic when he casts magic spells. Arcanic, Temporal, and Obliteration. Emblems grant 5% attack speed for each Arcanic emblem, 3% cooldown reduction for each Temporal, 5% skill and elemental damage for each Obliteration. Whenever you cast a skill, you get an emblem of that skill's School of Magic. Emblems are used by some upgrades to trigger various effects. You can have up to 3. So, Arcane Missile is an Arcanic emblem, so I get 15% bonus attack speed for the 3 purple balls. Alright, so increasing my damage by 1% doesn't reduce the number of hits it takes to kill these things. So why don't we get rid of that for now, and get, Magic Find. Let's see if that has an effect on anything. Maybe we'll get something good. Oh, I could just run over these? Oh, okay. Oh, new enemy. Archers. Ruby Brigandine Coat. You found a piece of equipment. Open your inventory by pressing I to equip it. You can move your new item into the corresponding slot or press right-click to equip it. Okay. Hammock, are you never going to play Guild Wars 2 anymore? Augur. What the hell? I played nothing but Guild Wars 2 for the last 5 days. I'll be back on it tomorrow. Found a belt. You've unlocked a new skill that automatically became your secondary skill. Press right-click to use it. Ray of Obliteration. Okay. Uses mana. What does each obliteration orb do again? 5% skill and elemental damage. Coat. Is that better than the one I have? Debatably. Can I, like, inspect this skill? The obliteration thing? I don't see an option to do that. It looks like it has a heat up mechanic. Like, it looks like the longer I hold it down, the wider the beam gets. No one here, let's get back to the village. I could turn into a door to make our travels easier, look. That's very convenient. Okay. 63 enemies slain against level 1 enemies. Slorm reaped, XP gained, gold earned. Okay. Pedro was not in the first part of the graveyard. Let's explore the next area. Well, then why did we leave? Okay. So the whole area we just did was just this little bit right there. Absolutely, do you have a garage? I do have a garage, but I need to fix it. It's very inconvenient to park into. Yes, America. This conversation kind of reminds me of, like, my house versus my neighbor. Like, my house has... Wait, hold on a sec. What is this? Your skills gain a mastery level. As become more powerful and upgrades are available. Open the skills menu by pressing C to purchase upgrades. So my house, like me and my wife both park in our garage. We have a 2-car garage. our neighbor has a 2-car garage, and their cars are all in the driveway. And sometimes they leave the garage open, and I can see into it, and it's just full of stuff. Like, you know, it's just jam-packed with stuff. There is no room for cars in there. It's just like a storage warehouse. You can invest in a skill, unlocked skill upgrade by selecting it and clicking invest. Let's see, Mastery level 2. Arcane Missile is no cost if you have less than 13% mana. 13% increased damage if your mana is full when you cast it. Okay. Mastery level 2, Arcane Missile has increased attack speed. Level 3, whenever you cast an Arcane Clone, whenever you or an Arcane Clone cast Missile, you can also cast a Remnant of Arcane Missile a few moments later. Okay. I don't have an Arcane Clone. Where's my total slorm? Oh, bottom right. Alright, we'll do that for now. So I didn't even realize those bolts were taking mana, but they do take a very, very small amount. Wait, I saw my life go back up, but I'm not sure if it's regenning over time or like when I attack. It's when you hit, okay. It's like lifesteal. Level 4. Dude, there's a lot of different stats in this game, I love it. I'm kind of surprised that Thorns is one of the class mechanics for this guy and not the warrior. Villager found. You've released a villager that was trapped in the breach. He will make his way back to Ardriot on his own. You'll be able to talk to him once you get out of here. What if I talk to him now? Thank you for getting me out of there. It was a weird experience. What? You need a shovel? You've come to the right person. I have a great shovel, but let's get to the village first. You go ahead, I'll meet you there. Head home. Okay. I'm thankful to you for getting me back. You're looking for a shovel, aren't you? Well, I have one. It's a very special shovel. It's used to dig holes. But not only that, Thanks to a brilliant modifications, my shovel is able to point north. I call it the shovel compass, and I really care about it. But I lost